Do you like my scarf? Do I look mysterious? Okay, so this video is for everyone that feels lost, that maybe wants to change something in their life, or maybe even their career. If you're like, I actually don't know what to do with my life, or the things that you do don't reflect who you are, if the things that you do every day are not the things you want to do for the rest of your life, then stop doing them. You're not in the right place. Maybe your parents said, go study law, go study medicine, I don't know, or go do that job to get money, I don't know. You do what your friends do and don't have a opinion, or maybe you have an opinion and have a dream, but you don't go after your dream and your passion. Or maybe you're just completely lost and you don't know what you even like, what you're good at. You feel like there are just 1 to 2 things you're good at and you can't make money out of that. This video is for you. You know, for me, how I see that in my life, I want to be like a flower. Okay, maybe that sounds weird, but I'm gonna explain. I want to bloom. I want to shine. I want to glow. I want to smell good. Bro, I want to smell good. I want to inspire other people, and being a flower is like everything that you do comes naturally. This is my interpretation of being a flower. And it's like you're glowing, you're blooming, and it just feels right, and you don't really have to put in much energy, much work into what you do, because it's all natural. And I believe in that not everyone is doing the right thing, and they're just things that you're naturally good at. And these are things that maybe you don't see. You can't see them because you don't do them often, or you're ignoring them because you feel like you can't make money out of that, can't make a living. Because that's what I thought about my talents. However, my parents wanted me to be like a stone, kind of. For me, a stone is unbreakable, hard to be replaced at the workplace. And to me, that is being at the office. I don't like being at the office. It's not like I hate it. I don't hate it. I'm good at it. But for me, it takes up all my energy, and I don't even work a lot. Like, I'm not busy the whole day, but when I have a lot of things to do on a daily basis, I get very tired very fast. Because this is not my natural way of being, and therefore this work is kind of a energy taker and not giver. If you're into human design, I'm a generator, and if you know something about human design, let me know. I need more people that are into human design. I love human design. I can explain it in another video what human design is, but I think it's for a lot of people because it's not like astrology. It's a combination of astrophysics, astrology, and some other stuff. And people who don't believe in esoteric most of the times like human design. I'm a generator, and generators are most people on this earth. I think they're like 70% are generators, so they're very common, and they are the builders. And they have a lot of energy. I know I have a lot of energy, but it really depends what I'm doing, because when I do things that I don't want to do, that I don't like, I get very frustrated and I don't have any energy. But as soon as I do stuff that gives me energy, I get even more excited and have even more energy. Therefore, it's very important to me, and I think to a lot of other people, to do things that give you energy, that you're good at naturally. So I said maybe you want to do something different. It doesn't really matter what you want to do differently, but I want you to ask yourself before we start, get pen and paper and write down your answers. We're going to do some questions that I was thinking about. I feel like they help. I hope they help. Yeah, let's start. So the first question is, what means different to you? Like, what exactly do you want to do differently? Write it down. What do you want to do differently than now? And what exactly is your vision? What is your vision? Or what do you want to get away from? It really depends. Maybe you're a person you want to get to something, or you're a person you want to get away from something. That's both totally fine. You can pause the video and just ask yourself and write it down. Take more time than you think, because sometimes you just need more time to process questions and think about them. Yeah. The second question is, what do you need to do to get to your vision? What do you need to do to get away? Do you need to take your time, thinking, processing, slowly working on it? Or do you need to start doing things, getting things done, putting energy and action to this? So we have two options, two types. We have the people who need to reflect on the problem, need to think about it. Maybe you want to do therapy, maybe you need to think about the problem. You know what I mean? Because I think when it comes to problems, you can handle it in two different ways. And the other way would be taking action. For example, when you want to lose weight, of course you need to go into action, because you can be a planner and buying things, buying gym fits, planning what workouts you want to do, but in the end you need to go to action to actually solve your problem. That's my recommendation to think about. That's also a thing I want to address. Are you a person who acts very fast and doesn't think about what to do? Or are you the person who thinks about it, procrastinating and just pushing it away, but feeling you have it under control because you're thinking about it, and you make the decision of going into action a little bit later, or just not? Think about it, answer it. Yeah, take your time. Third question is, what is missing? Or what is blocking you? Do you need to focus on yourself? And do you need to do it alone? Or do you need the opinion of other people and tell you, is it right? Or what do other people think about what I want to do? Also, two types of people. I hope this helps. Maybe your destination got clearer and how to get there. I'm going to do a series with this, and I just want to do a very short video that helps, especially for people who don't have time, because a video that is 30 minutes long is sometimes too much to process. And in the next video, I'm going to get into depth about how do I know I am on the right path and who I really am, because I feel like this is also a thing that you need to think about, because yes, maybe you know who you are, and I could describe myself as I'm an office clerk, I'm Pisces as a zodiac sign, I'm very creative because I do creative stuff, and I'm into psychology. But what I realized later is I'm actually very good at speaking and talking to other people. Why do people open up to me every time I speak with them? So many people opened up, and I was not even friends with them, and I just met them and they just opened up to me, and I was like, yeah, maybe they didn't had other people talking to them. Maybe they don't have any friends. No, it was actually people that had a lot of friends. And, that's also something that I got conscious a lot later in life. And I mean, I'm not old. I'm 22. But still, there are so many things that people just don't know about themselves. And I want to help with that. I want you to get more conscious about the things that are unconscious. So this is gonna be my next video. And I hope this video helps and finds the right people. Good luck.